Manchester United have posted pictures of two new players, David and Mart Roy. David joined the Sun team, Old Trafford for €45 million, while Mart Roy cost €15 million. Both contracts have extra provisions, worth €5 million. Bayern Munich will get this bonus amount if David and Mart Roy are going to make it. In the future, Diaz signs contract with Man United until 2030, while Martial contracted to 2028. With a one-year extension option. As soon as he was contacted by Man United, the prisoners were very excited. I want to challenge myself at a traditionally rich club like this, Diaz said. Meanwhile, Martial shared, "I am so proud to wear a United shirt. I look forward to playing at Old Trafford, along with this shirt color. Join Man United right now. I'm going to enjoy a lot of fun. I hope to be with the team. Won a lot of titles." According to the media, this pair of defenders, he turned down offers from other big clubs and just wanted to reunite with Alice Telhat at Old Trafford after the signing of David Mash Rouge. Man United will also liquidate Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka has officially joined World Sam. Free to find a new port of call this summer. Finnebake had to taste bitterness right on home turf through the punishment of Jonathan David in the last minutes. Second half brought back to Cholin, the school 1-1. The French team won with a total score of BA2 after 2 matches to get into the playoff. Tickets between the Champions League group stages and the Turkish team will have to play in the Europa League instead of the Hanoi European Cup tournament. But Mourinho thinks this is not a bad thing, because no matter what, his team has no chance of winning. In the Champions League, Mourinho once led Roma go to the Europa League final, where the Italian team lost to Syria on the salary mark. The Portuguese coach has also hinted that you can do the same with the Philippines. "We'll never be champions. The Champions League is, so we're in the Europa League." I said if in the Europa League. I don't want to continue this sentence. If you're curious about the rest of the sentence, I'll start. You can watch the final of the season 2.022-2.023. I'd rather not talk about penalties, because when you look at the something else happened to me recently, only referees know at SAO it's a penalty. VAR also knows. I'm proud of my team. By Angeline Gito, Luis Diaz has agreed to leave Liverpool to wear a Man City shirt this summer. Angeline Gito for more. Colombian striker. He signed a 5-year contract with the club to win the Premier League. They also emphasize Man City ready to pay Liverpool £58 up to £9 million to have the service of Luis Diaz. In response to news from the Spanish media, the Liverpool Spirit sources, the club has not received any offers from Man City. In an interview in April of this year, Luis Diaz showed no sign of, "I will leave Anfield this summer. In fact, I'm very happy to be here. The best years are coming to me and the club. I have no doubt about that. You learn more and more to become a professional player, to be a poetic adult player, to be a good teammate. I'll always try to do the best I can. Always 100% dedicated. Always standing out on the field. That's why I chose this team. I'm always grateful to God for giving me the opportunity." Diaz Surf is still under contract until 2027. As of this time of the summer presidency, Liverpool have yet to add any new players. In the last season, Cole Palmer has arrived at Chelsea and immediately leave an impression. English players integrate very quickly with the new team and put on an outstanding performance with 27 goals, 15 assists after 48 appearances. Cole Palmer's excellent performance completely convinced the Chelsea board. The 22-year-old is close to a new contract. The current contract is valid until 2031. David Osten of the Lactic deal revealed, Cole Palmer has 2 more years with Chelsea. Like that, English players will stick with the Stafford team by 2033 together with Osten. He was very excited about the new contract, quickly agreed to the leader's proposal, and willing to stick with Stafford Bridge for a long time. Cole Palmer will get a better level of enlightenment after putting the FIA renewal pen. Chelsea thinks this will be a worthy reward for the efforts of the Cole Palmer throughout the past season. President Apali's team choose a very long-lasting option. "I have been working with players all the time as a way to avoid problems related to the financial police." Limon color information. GA Lager must board private plane to return to London after 5 days of sleeping in Manchester, waiting for Atletico launch. The player has completed a medical examination. Agree on all personal terms for taking pictures launched. However, the contract has not yet been completed. Chelsea made it easy. Chelsea have previously agreed to Galag to Athico. Batted quizzes Atletico to Samu Amorochial to Stafford. In the opposite direction, Samu Omudian came to you. but he didn't pass the medical exam. Immediately, Trench wants to modify some terms of the contract. Orion wants to go back to Spain. Waiting for a new stop. This move is the cause, cause the transfer of Galag. It hasn't happened yet. The GA layer is facing an uncertain future. If you can't dock Atletico Madrid, it's hard to play for Chelsea. Because this club is banning money from you. Use of facilities at Koper. After 2 rejections of renewal, Chelsea invite Galag to sign 2-year contract with a 1-year extension option, but this player asked for a contract, have a longer time. Both sides could not find a common voice, make the relationship fall apart. Grado coach Martino admitted, "I don't know when Messi will be back. Messi is still recovering as expected, but there's still no exact date for his return. The absence of Messi, it affects us in many different ways. Sometimes his absence is even worse. The absence of other key players. But even if he's alone, he's absent. It's also an important factor. We set goals. Building is not just a competitive team, it's also a competitive team. When all the players are present, we will be much more reliable and real competitiveness. Our priority is solve the situation with Messi as quickly as possible, while he's still competitive when he's around." AS Roma suggest Paulo Dybala leave the team. A team in Saudi Arabia want to recruit an Argentinian and willing to pay you a salary of more than 100 million euros. In a 4-year contract, Paul Dybala has a release clause, about 12 million euros. It's only valid until July 31st. Contract of Dybala. The time limit is 2025 in the summer, with option to extend to year 2026. His current salary is 75 million euros a season with bonuses, if you complete enough games on the field. Dybala's desire is to continue playing for Roma. He informed this to the Deresi coach. In a meeting that took place not long ago, Dybala just consider leaving Olympico. If you get a club, winning tickets to the Champions League, buy to contact. Staying in Europe will also affect Dybala's chances of playing at the national team. In recent times, he is believed to have been in contact with Lionel Scaloni, Argentina national team coach. "I am confident Paula can return to the national team if you want to play consistently in Europe." Since moving to Roma in 2022, Dybala scored 25 goals with 17 assists. On average, this striker will score a goal or a pass. Decisions are made every 91 minutes.